As he said, my name's John Wise. Can you hear me? I guess that's because I can't hear myself, so that's kind of a strange feeling. I'm part of our worldwide power sales team. I work with customers all over the world and partners all over the world. Have been for the last 4 years as we've rolled out HANA on Power, right? So basically working with a very large set of existing IBM customers, but also this has been a project where we've gotten a lot of new customers around the world that had not been running on Power, had seen the issues with some of the other platforms, and have now moved to Power. So I'm going to take you through a little bit of that. I recognize a number of the names around the room on existing customers. So first off, I want to appreciate all of the business that you've done with us, and we'd like to show you why maybe you want to think about us as you're moving forward with your HANA projects. Basically, our value proposition started off almost 4 years ago now. We got general availability of HANA on Power in August of 2015. And as we were building up to that, we had a set of customers that were running through a ramp-up program with SAP. And we quickly realized some of the differentiation that we were going to bring to the market. Right, so we were the first ones to bring TDI into the HANA market. We're only TDI. We've never had an appliance on Power, and that's for a very specific set of reasons. Right, the biggest value proposition of Power is the flexibility in the ways that you're able to deliver and deploy HANA environments. What customers are asking us is for you to be able to deliver and deploy HANA the exact same way you deliver and deploy all of your other applications. Right? So we've got a number of customers. I was meeting with one in India a couple months ago. They have 93 environments on 2 systems, and they want 93 environments as they move to HANA. So these are all SAP environments. They want to be able to do the same as they move to HANA. Right? They don't want to have 93 different systems sitting around their environment. They want to be able to do it flexibly, to be able to size them up and down quickly, and to be able to move workloads in between. So from day one, our goal has been to be able to do that. And working with SAP, we've slowly been building to that case. Today you can run 16 production environments on a single Power system. We also have a number of customers that are running in something called shared pool, where basically you put all of the resources in a Power system into a pool, and you assign partitions to that shared pool, and those partitions can use the resources that they need. We're still in beta on that, although I will tell you that as we've been come on in. Thanks. That's okay. As we've been talking to customers about being part of the beta program, what we've realized is that there's a number of big customers around the world that said, look, we're running all of our other Power systems that way. We didn't even ask SAP. We've been running in shared pools for a couple years. Absolutely no problem, right? It's just a support statement per se from SAP. So the ability on any system to have very small partitions grow to very large partitions, to have them be able to move workload around, be able to put them up and down very fast. We've got a customer in Germany that has 1,100 SAP systems. They bring up and down 200 environments a week for their different development environments. I mean, the way that you can do virtual systems on Power allows you to do that. You can't really do that on other systems, right? So they would be trying to bring up entire other systems. Today we can scale to 24 terabytes supported by SAP. I will tell you that we've run benchmarks already, and with real customer workload to 32 terabytes. We are working with some proof of concepts with some very large customers around the world where we expect to push above 48 terabytes. Our largest system today can hold 64 terabytes. We think it'll be a while before the HANA code itself is ready for 64 terabytes, but our systems are there when the HANA code is ready. What we're seeing is, I'm going to talk a little bit about numbers and a couple of charts, but HANA puts a different level of pressure on your systems than any other workload that I've seen. You can see I've got some gray hair, and I've seen a few systems over the years. And quite frankly, the way that power systems are built and delivered are able to handle that workload better than any of our competitors. I mean, we hear consistently, there's some extreme examples, but we hear consistently, right, the memory subsystems just are not able to handle the workload requirements that HANA throws at them. And so, I mean, we basically deliver all of our systems where they have all the memory in RAID. We have spare DIMMs on every one of the memory, in every one of the memory subsystems. We have a service processor in every one of our systems that's constantly doing soft scrubbing. It's looking for errors. If it starts to see any errors, it swaps out one of those spare DIMMs for one of the live ones. And so basically our systems are staying up 5 nines. I'll tell you, in 4 years we've had one crit sit, which basically says we're probably not sizing aggressively enough. SAP put some very strict restrictions on how you can size, and that one was actually a bug in Linux. So we're seeing this as a true differentiator. About 30% of our customers so far had started off on another platform and gave up on on that other platform. Reliability is the number one reason we hear for that. Any questions? So, I mean, we measure our success through the success of our customers. And last year, Power was the Infrastructure Partner of the Year for the SAP Award, with 3 different customers this year that are running on Power, were able to get their environments up and running very quickly, very effectively, very safely, that all won SAP awards this year, and all are running both on Power and on SUSE, right? So it's important that you have a well-tested, well-integrated environment. Actually, all 3 of these are running SUSE HA as well. So it's you know, total environments that are rock solid, that are allowing these customers to do really, really special things and are being recognized by SAP. So I talked about this, right? Many people think that we got into this market late, and those people forget that there's a company around relatively close here that used to be IBM System X. We sold off to Lenovo. At one point in the early days of HANA, we actually had 65% of the market running on IBM System X. So we as IBM got to see many of the early challenges with the HANA database, right? It's really no mistake that at about the same time that SAP decided HANA is a database production ready enough to be supported on the back end of ERP systems, right? It's one thing running your BW. It's a whole different thing when customers are betting their business on their ERP or their CRM applications, right? So about the same time that SAP announced that HANA was ready for that is the time that we got HANA available on Power. So we've gone from 0 to well over 2,000 customers in about 42 months. It's been the fastest ramp up of any of the platform partners with HANA. It's very interesting, right? We thought we understood where those customers were going to come from, but we have markets where over 50% of the customers had never bought power before, right? They look at the value proposition, especially the reliability parts. In areas where SAP is getting a lot of new S4 customers, we're seeing a lot of brand new IBM Power customers. So we actually have 2 markets in the world that have over 50% of our wins are in customers that had never bought Power before. What we didn't really see is that over 30% of those customers are being hosted in MSPs or CSPs. We have parts of the world where basically the entire route to market is through MSPs and CSPs. So the Freudenberg ITs, the Intelligences, the NTT Datas of the world are hosting a lot of these customers. And what we are told consistently by those MSPs is that when they shifted their business model from selling t-shirt size Intel appliances to virtualized power, that they're able to deliver their customer much more flexible environments, but they're also able to make a lot more money themselves. Most importantly, they're meeting their SLAs. The systems are staying up, and they're able to meet the SLAs of the customers. And so you're going to see here in a chart or two that maybe the best known, the biggest name in the world has recently started the move to power, and it's for those very reasons. So this is what I just talked about, right? Basically, 30 to 35 MSPs around the world, averaging more than 20 customers each. And consistently we hear, that the SLAs that they're able to give their customers. The other interesting thing is because Power VM is so flexible in the amount of memory that you can carve off to a single partition, so they can deliver to a single customer. They've been able to change the menu, the a la carte menu of what they're offering to their customers. So they're able to change, how they offer to their customer, and they're winning more deals because of their greater flexibility in what they're able to deliver to the market. And so, as I said, this is a recent news. HEC is having the same issue as many of the other MSPs and CSPs, and Power. We've done enough work with them. They've seen what our customers are doing. They've seen how. Basically, when you talk to SAP, they will tell you that they have not seen any issues in the 4 years from any Power customer, which they cannot say about any other platform. So that's the reason that they have moved in this direction as well. So that's my quick and short pitch. Any questions from the group?
All right.
Okay.
If you do have questions, John, would you mind sticking around for a minute?
I'd be happy to.
You guys can come up and ask him one-on-one. In the meantime, John, let's
Do I get to draw?
A big hand for John.
Do I get to draw?
Doing it. Thank you for coming to our booth.
I'm happy to.
We really appreciate it. And yeah, you can draw. So we're going to give away a couple SUSE backpacks. So right now, look on your chair. There's a number on the front of it, down by the ground.